is going on, everybody? KJ Wiggums back with another episode on Westby, Wisconsin. We are here still trying to save Paps Farm. So this morning we are going to be getting some forage mixed up for the dairy cows. And as you can see, we are on August 1st and we are sitting at $8,939. So we are going to be making a payment to the bank today, but I do have another payment that I have to make as well, and I will show you guys what that payment is for here in a second. Now we have had to place an order in order to get the cows taken care of today, so that is where our next bit of money is coming from. Get that thrown in there. Let's jump out here, go grab our straw bale. That over, we'll throw that in. Put it in. Have to go over here to the shed, because what I did was I had to order some extra food for the cows because, well, we just don't have any on the farm. So I have gone and ordered some corn cob mix that has already been fermented, stored that here in the tractor shed. You can see we got that sitting right there, so I will have to make that payment as well, and that's going to cost us, let's get this dropped off. That's going to cost us $2,500 for that. So there we go. We'll go ahead and pull out here, and then we'll pull in, and then we'll pull the 620 up here. And then we will go get some silage put in there. And then we should have a full mixer wagon of forage for these cows to get us through the next couple days, to be honest. So yeah, definitely not the easiest spot I could have put this in. Back out here. Come on. There we go. Let's run down here. We'll grab the 620. We'll bring that up. I guess I'll just go up. I'll turn around. Yeah, so with it being August 1st, we also have to get our lettuce loaded up. We'll get that on the back of the gooseneck. We'll get that taken down and sold as well, which again will just bring in a little bit of extra money to keep us operating in the positive over the next few days while we work at making a little bit more money. Because at the end of the day, that's going to be what the problem is that interest rate and everything else that is on the farm is still costing us money. So we're going to have to hopefully again in the next 5 days be able to come up with right around $10,000. That way we can get ourselves through one more month. We are looking at some other options when it comes to making some money, but in order to do any of that, like we've been battling this whole time, I need to have money to do so. So, come on, why aren't you taking? There you go. There we go. So yeah, so like I said, I'm going to look at possibly getting some bees, and you know that'll help with our crop to up the yield for that. I want to look at still looking at possibly doing butter instead of selling our milk directly, using our milk here on the farm, start coming up with our own ideas for how we can create money that way, and possibly do some sort of like farmer market, maybe even, so we have that income with that as well. But I don't know, right now we're still just trying to stay afloat. I'm thinking next year is probably when we're gonna have that extra bit of cash to be able to start doing these plans. I think right now, in all honesty, we are just playing to stay afloat. That's all we're doing right now. We're just taking each month and trying to stay afloat and make that monthly payment. But I think once the soybeans come in, once we get those Angus all fat and get those sold, I think with all of that, we will definitely have a little bit more capital to play with. There we go. It's our last bucket of the corn cob mix. And we just got to ride in and get ourselves some silage. And I think we're starting to get to the point to where we're just about out of silage as well. So we might have to start tapping into the beef cattle's bales, using them to feed the dairy cow as well. Because at the end of the day, we're going to shut that off. At the end of the day, I can really just keep the beef cattle grazing. Shut that up for now. Yeah, I can let them keep grazing on hay and grass without much issue. And there we go, I'm stuck. Yeah, so if we need to, I mean, like I said before, you know, we can look at selling those bales as well, which will also bring in a significant amount of money to help us out. But that is definitely a, you know, last case scenario, last ditch effort. If we're truly on the verge of losing the farm, am I going to use those silage bales for cash? Makes more sense for me to be able to use them on the farm here, even if it's for the dairy instead of the, you know, the beef cattle. I'll do what I have to do, but I think we're going to be all right. I think with selling that hay last time, I think I've kind of seen exactly what we can get. Yeah, we only got 5,000 liters of silage left, so we're definitely going to be out and hurting for that. There we are, got that filled. Turn around and then we'll come down and feed the heifers. Alrighty, down in here, nice and easy. Drop that down, start unloading, and we are feeding. Perfect. So we'll get this done, and then what I'll have to do is I'll run up and grab a bale of hay and a bale of silage. Actually, maybe I'll grab 3 of each. Perfect. That's done. I'll grab 3 bales of each, and we can take that down to the Angus, feed them up, put that in there. their trough down there. Catch the wall. I did catch the wall. I pulled out a little bit more fish. There we go. Alright, so we'll go up here. I'm going to actually wash this out a little bit. I get that. Turn that off. Don't need that running anymore. Excuse me, girls. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this parked up, and then I am going to get everything set up for getting the Angus fed, and I'll bring you guys back in when I'm there. Silage, we have our hay. We're going to head down here to the pasture, and we're going to take care of these Angus. Corn's looking good. Should be able to chop that coming up soon. I'm not too wide. I should be able to fit between these guys. I do have to sit there and get this this parking lot up here figured out so that I can get these trailers somewhere. They are in the way all of the time. Let us pull in here nice and easy. Cut her nice and wide. Perfect. So yeah, gonna get that area set up for the trailers as well. I know that's something I've been talking about doing for a little bit now and just have not gotten to it yet. We had rain a couple days, and you know, it was just too muddy to go out there and dig everything up. And money-wise, when it comes to, you know, paying for the stone and all that stuff to be put in, it's money that I don't have to be messing around with. I mean, it's hard to think that $7,500 is getting ready to go away again, just on the very first day. But I do know that I have to make that payment at some point today, for both, you know, the bank loan and the CCM. Oh, not good, not good, not good. But like I said, I really feel like once we start getting these soybeans, and once we start getting the Angus here all taken care of, that, you know, we're gonna have more money than what we're used to. And I think next year is going to be a better year for growth, but I also want to make sure I manage our money properly. Did not take these two off. There we go. Unhook that. Climb up here. So yeah, I figured it all out with our wage payment, or I'm sorry, our loan payments. We are paying $60,000 a year in loans. So no matter what happens, I always have to make sure that I have $60,000 coming in. Get you off there. Wow, that soybean field is really bad. Look at all the weeds in that thing. We're gonna have to get the weeder out, and we're gonna have to do some weeding. There we go. Oh wow, that is crazy, the amount of weeds in there. Hopefully, I'm gonna check after I put this hay bale in, but hopefully they're not too high that the weeder won't work. I think there's still... I think there's still the lower stage of weeds, so the weeder should work on those. We're gonna have a look at that and make sure we get that taken care of. Maybe we'll do a time lapse in the next video of getting all of our soybean fields weeded. I wasn't even paying attention to them over the last, day and a half that we had. I was kind of just focusing on getting, the field there to our right, the big field. I got that one all prepped and everything yesterday, so I guess just because of growth state-wise in game, that field has already popped through because it's, August is a new part of the season, I believe. It's the start of a new season, where it's the end of a season, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so all of our fields have popped through with our soybeans, so that is nice. Well, that is going to be a decent amount of money coming in when we get to that point. And then as you can see up there, I do have some hay out in those fields as well. I feel like another grass cut will be coming up here soon in order to make our hay. I'll probably do another field of silage, and then probably be able to do the rest in hay and store. Oh, it didn't come off. Store the rest of that for selling over the winter and everything. Jump down here, hook this back up. Perfect. So that is the Angus fed. Oh yeah, look at all of our soybeans coming in. Oh, that makes me so happy. That is just money. And yeah, that grass is, I don't think it's at the full height, so we might wait another day or two, but we might be able to get one more cut out of that grass. I do have some full grass over here, fully grown. That's where our silage bales are. That's what that leads to. So yeah, definitely got a little bit more areas to bring in some money. That makes me happy. I think we'll go ahead, we'll get this parked up, and then maybe we'll see about coming down here and cutting these trees out down here and getting this squared away. Did I catch it on the way out? I caught that back tire. See, that's why I gotta get these tractor trailers and everything out of here. Just blocking too much of the roadway. We are going to have to get those fields up there baled. I'll probably do that off camera. We are down to our last 2 hay bales in here, so I'm going to have to get that stuff down there taken care of. see how our lettuce is, because this is going to have to be sold as well. We have 2, 4, 5. We have 5 of them down here, so get that sold as well. So the way it looks, we should be starting off our next video with some money. Probably not a whole lot, but we should still be at least in the positive, and we'll have some hay bales. Well, actually, our next video is going to be a time lapse, so you won't even see the money. But that I might actually weed today and just take the better part of this day, because we are only hitting 8 o'clock in the morning on day 1 here. So let us get this tree cut down. See if I can find the point. There it is. Perfect. I think that tree should be good. So let us step over here. Let's jump into our... I'm actually going to walk up here a little bit so I'm completely out of the way. We'll jump into our landscape mode. Let's see. I'm going to put some gravel down. I'm just going to clear everything. I won't have any issues with anything staying. There we go. Now, let's zoom in a little bit and do a little bit of cleanup here. Make it look a little nicer. Same on this edge. You can see it didn't delete all of the grass. Still leave that little median in there to distinguish the boundaries of the driveway in this little parking area. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, so get rid of those, and then we should be able to come back in here and then paint over the grass. There we go. We'll need a little bit of grass put in here. Perfect. The cars are coming. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty flat area. A little bit of a hump back there, but I don't think that'll cause much of an issue. And it'll give us a place where we can start getting these trailers out of the way. So what I think we'll do is, lines are all hooked up. We'll start with the milk tanker. We'll go ahead and get that all parked up and out of the way. Now we got a line of cars coming more than likely. That's usually how they ride down on this highway in a large group, so perfect. We just missed it. Pull in here. That turned around. Perfect. Get the lines unhooked. Drop the trailer. Make sure nothing's coming either which way. Slide up here, grab our cattle trailer. We'll bring that down. Yeah, and it's already opened up this area so much. Jump out, I can't see in the mirrors. Perfect. Hook up our airlines. Let's get this bad boy turned around. We'll get this parked up. I don't know if I'm going to park the Ford down there. I will more than likely park the gooseneck down there. Just makes sense. I'm actually going to make this one a little easier. I'm just going to cut through the median there. We're just going to pull straight across. On back. There we go. Line's unhooked. Drop the trailer. We can pull this right up in here for now. Perfect. I like it. Nice little addition to the farm. Ooh. Glad he stopped. Yeah, nice little addition. Looks good. However, we're not going to hook up the... We're not going to park the gooseneck down there right now, of course, because I got to load up them... that lettuce. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the lettuce loaded up, and then I think we'll sell that, and that's where we'll end this video. So let me get that loaded up, and then I'll start heading down to the shop, and then we'll get down there and see exactly how much money we will make off of the lettuce. And we also got to get this loan paid. So I will see you guys in just a second. Coming up to the feed store, and as you could see in the top right corner, we are down to $1,400. I'm not sure if you guys saw or not, but the $2,500 was the last thing that just came out. So we are now continuing to look at making a profit in order to save the farm. Let's get these up here. Now we did grab, or happened to get another pallet. While we were waiting, we did get an extra one, so we did come in with 6 pallets. That's all of those sold. However, not a bad deal. Started the episode off with $8,000. Paid back not only the bank, but paid for the corn cob mix that we needed for the cows. And we are still sitting at $6,946, so that little bit of money from the lettuce is nice. We should, I would think, get another 6 pallets over the next month. So that alone, that lettuce may be what helps keep Paps Farm alive. If we could keep, you know, producing lettuce at least 6 pallets every time. Yeah, because we were sitting at like $1,400, so if we can get 6 pallets, it's definitely going to bring us in $5,000. Because I just don't think we're going to have enough hay to be able to take care of our cattle and sell throughout the winter time as well. So we'll have to see about all of that. But I think what we're going to do, like I said, I think we're going to end it here. I'm going to do a time lapse of me weeding those fields, and I think I'm going to take up the rest of August 1st. As possibility, by the time we come back, more than likely we are going to be on August 3rd or 4th, I believe, because I am going to also take care of getting that hay baled up, getting that stuff all put in. Bring you guys back on the 3rd or 4th, and possibly during that time we may cut that grass down there by the silage bales where we have the Anderson parked up. My plan with down there, I think I want to take a road and put in a fence down there, or a gate down there, that we can get into the cows a little easier instead of having to go all the way back up and around the farm. So possibly doing something like that in I think it would be 2 episodes from now. But we also got to look at corn's getting close to being ready to be chopped as well. So we're going to have to get ready for that also. That'll be a nice fun little video to get that. I also might put one of my trailers up for sale, but I think we can talk about that in about 2 videos. For right now, what do you guys think? Think about getting rid of one of the Gale trailers for chaffing. For right now, just let me know what you guys think, if that's something we should do, and then if not, we don't have to, but if so, it's something we can put up in the next video to be done. So that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment, head over to the Discord, my Facebook, my Instagram. Love talking to you guys. Be safe, enjoy your time, and as always, happy farming.